Hello and welcome to History 2010. This is the internet sections for the spring of 2025, and I'm the professor for the class. My name is Dr. James McDonald. This is the 16-week internet course for American history to 1865. And so this video is just going to be kind of a short introduction, a way to go over the Moodle shell and to discuss the syllabus. The Moodle shell is going to have all of the information where you need to complete assignments, but it will also give you reminders about when the assignments are due. So we'll cover that and we'll look at the syllabus as well. The textbook link you will find right here. You can click on that and you're going to be loaded into the course set. So that'll take you directly to our textbook, which the name of the text is America, a Narrative History. So you can use this link directly here. You've also probably gotten some emails through Brightwave just to give you a way to look at the textbook. So the exams for the class come from the readings in the book. So it is required and you will have to get that. If you click here, you can see the course syllabus. I've already got it opened up in Word. And you can also see right here that we have a discussion board rubric. So we'll go into some detail about that as we go along. So let's take a look at the actual syllabus. So the syllabus obviously will have the course requirements and all the necessary information that you need, but Moodle is where you go and get things done. So I'm on campus in Natchitoches in Kaiser Hall 347C. Most of you are going to choose to communicate with me through email, which is fine. And you just have to spell my name correctly. It is MAC, MacDonald J, at nsula.edu. And I'm going to ask that you put your class and section number. So that's going to be section 2, 3, dual enrollment, whichever section that you have, whichever section that you are in. So you need to put not only the class, and the class would be History 2010, but whatever section you're in the email. That way your email will get answered because I have a lot of sections and a lot of classes overall, and I don't want to waste a lot of my own time looking up what class you might be in. So that's a favor to me, and that's a surefire way to get your emails answered. If they don't get answered, it's because you didn't follow the email directions. Pretty straightforward. The textbook is listed there, and you can catch that link there back in Moodle. This is a fast-paced class because we are going from America 1400, the era of exploration, all the way through the end of the Civil War. And this is a textbook-driven class, so you have to have the book. You have access to the book because it's through Brightwave and all the other electronic connections we have include ed through the text. So you'll be able to get that, and the link will work. What you need to do for the textbook, going back fairly quickly, is that you'll click here and establish a login to the publisher of the textbook, and that'll get you into the text. And the readings are going to be assigned in Moodle and also on the syllabus. So we'll go back to the syllabus itself. We're going to have 4 exams in the course of the semester, and the exams are 3/4 or 75% of your grade. The exams come from the study guides that I post in Moodle, and the exams will have 50 multiple choice questions, and you'll have an hour to complete it. The exams are opened up for the most part until we get to the end of the semester, from Friday morning until Sunday evening. So keep in mind that this class is not a free-for-all. You don't get to just do any of the work whenever you want to, and that applies to the exams and the other work in the class. So what we're going to do is give you 4 exams, and we're going to drop the lowest of your 4 exam grades. So that one will be removed in your average, so your 3 best exam grades constitute 75% of the grade for the class. The other part of your grade comes from discussion boards, and discussions are going to be reaction responses in writing from either a video that's on Moodle or a primary source exercise. And each discussion is worth 25 points. The discussions, again, this is not a free-for-all. They are due when they are due. And when they are late, they get deducted points. Until after the fourth day, I will not accept the submission. I will not accept submissions that were due in the beginning of the semester at the end of the semester. And I'm telling you this because it happens every single term that I teach this class. Students do fairly well on the exam average and then forget to do one or more than one of the discussions and attempt to do them last minute. I won't accept them. So they are due when they are due. And you've been told in this video that it is part of your grade and that you will do them on time. If you don't, well, let me tell you what happens. Folks have an A average in the exams and they don't do the discussions, and their exam total average for the class drops 1 or 2 letter grades. So don't fall into that situation. It is upon you to keep up with the due dates, whether it be the exams and the discussions. So the syllabus will give you all of the schedule of the work that you need to do, and then Moodle is where you go to complete it. So I mentioned that the exams are open from Friday until Sunday, not the middle of the following week. So again, they're open when they are open, and you can't take them early and you can't take them late. So that is set for you to take when they are scheduled. So keep that in mind as well. So altogether, the grade is 4 exams, and we count the 3 best, and 4 discussions. And the discussions make up 1/4 of your grade. So you need to have a good internet connection when you go to take the exam. As far as getting a hold of me, I will keep the computer as close as possible to a reasonable level. I probably keep different hours than all of you as students. So just remember that if you email very late in the evening, you may not get a response the next day. But I try to respond in a timely manner. Of course, that's assuming that you follow the email rule, which is to put your class and section number. So it might shock you to find out this is not the only class I teach, and you are not the only student I have in the multiple sections of this class and other classes in the semester. So I'll just say that as a courtesy to your other instructors and professors as well. Just give the information. And the good way to remember to do it is to put it in the subject line. It's that part of the email no one ever uses. Your name obviously is going to be there, but in that little subject line, just put, your class and section. And again, you'll earn a lot of goodwill from your instructors and professors. Okay, the syllabus that I post it's just kept down to the simple basic information. I try not to overload it with a lot of things. We have the required statements from the university that are updated every semester. And you need to be familiar with those, and there are links and other information if you ever need to use those. Right here we have, again, very simplified the class schedule. The first week you'll need to read the first chapter of the text. And on the second week of class, you have a discussion that is due on that Friday. So by the end of the day, it says 5 p.m., but get it to me sometime Friday, and I'll be happy with that. Saturday is late. Sunday is late. Monday, we're getting to where you're going to keep losing points. So once again, take the due dates seriously. You would take them seriously if you were appearing in a face-to-face class, and you had to show up to the lectures and show up to take the exam. So this internet model also applies. So when we get to the 4th week, you see that you have an exam, and the exam cap, again, exam is made up of the first 3 chapters, and you can see that it's open from Friday till Sunday, and the following week we start a new section of the class. So here's the schedule, and it's the schedule for the entire semester. Again, just the very basics, what you need to be doing. You'll see reminders of that in Moodle. So let's pull Moodle back up. So here we have the first week. And these little links right here are short introductory videos that come from the textbook. I put these up because students in the past say they're kind of a handy introduction. And I think I'll click on one, make it work. Sometimes, and this is something you need to pay attention to, sometimes you have to click on it several times. See that swirly thing going around? Click on it and click on it again. Okay, so that gentleman is one of the authors of the textbook, and these videos are just a couple minutes long. So maybe a good way before you start the reading is to watch the videos and then do the reading. So here it is, week 1. You've got the first chapter of the textbook due. I've also linked the first assignment as far as the video you'll need to watch. Crash Course American History. You might be familiar with it, so you'll watch it here. And then when you get to week 2, you will answer it clicking right here. Discussion 1, the New World. And that's based on the video that's in week 1. The other very important piece of information you need as it's posted is the study guide. So we click on this here. It will take a minute to come up. This is the study guide for the first exam. So what you see here are a number of questions that you need to be familiar with as you go through the reading. And of course, the first exam covers 3 chapters. So you've got 3 chapters worth of questions, totaling 50, just like there are 50 questions in the exam. So pretty straightforward. There's the syllabus one more time, and we're going to go back to Moodle. And then when you get into, let's get rid of that. When you get into week 3, you've got some more reading to do. You've got a couple more short videos to watch. And then you see right here, week 4 is the exam. So you can't take it until it's set to open. And that's on Friday, the 7th of December. And then when you get to the next week, you start all over again, right? You just took exam 1 and then exam 5, you've got those videos, and here's the next study guide. So the study guide is going to be open way ahead of when you have the exam. So you know the focus questions to concentrate on when you do the reading. So again, pretty straightforward. There's a discussion board rubric here. So I expect the discussion boards for a couple of things. Number 1, they need to be, I'm jumping around a lot, at least 150 words. And yeah, Moodle automatically counts them, so there is that. I want them to be written clearly, and you can see all the expectations if you click on that rubric right there. It pulls up the PDF file. And the other expectation is that this will be done in your own words. As you can see, I have a statement of AI. People like to use AI. It used to be students just plagiarize by copying and pasting from the internets. I checked that. If you do it, you get no credit on it. AI, we can check. It's not perfect. But it comes down to the fact that I want you to answer in your own words when it comes to these assignments. So for the first week, you've got a video that runs, I don't know, 13, 14 minutes. And then you have to write a whopping 150 words in your own words. Yes, I'll check. So don't AI the thing. Don't cut and paste from the internet. Don't go to Wikipedia for the answer. Answer in your own words. And if you do that 4 times and do it well, it's like getting a free good grade on an exam. Because if your exam grades aren't good and you do the discussions well, that'll help your overall average. And so that's essentially the class in a nutshell. Very straightforward, very much designed for you to succeed, but you have to keep up with the assignments. You have to monitor. There's not going to be friendly emails. Hey, everybody, you got an exam. Just you have an exam when they're scheduled. Same with the discussions. Get the work done. Keep up. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to email me during the course of the semester. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I know textbooks aren't always the most scintillating or enticing reading you'll ever do, but our book is pretty good, and I hope you get something out of the class in the course of the semester. Okay, enjoy and get started.